everybody, Vagran Gaming, and this time I'm in a pickup group with a couple of members of Remnants of Hope. I'm running solo. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself. And I have a little bit of trouble planting for that diversion, but I eventually get it, and then I start opening fire. And also, as a quick note, I'm experimenting with a different method of doing the commentary, so we'll see how things turn out. It's a bit complicated, but it's worth a shot. These Remnants of Hope guys are doing a great job leading the charge, and that Merc popped their reflective shield, so I immediately swapped to an AoE, as you've probably seen me do a million times. That's like, I try to switch to an AoE as soon as possible. Sometimes I don't respond as quickly as I should. But overall, these Remnants of Hope guys they're doing a bang-up job, and I'm just kind of hiding away in the back, firing away. And it looks like we've pretty much cleared them out of south. And hopefully we can get this capped really soon. So I eat a stun there, but I'm okay. Everybody else is doing a bang-up job. Pop back into cover, and I go back into shooting. So now we jump onto the western node. I missed the AoE because it turned out, well, you'll see it in a second, the assassin wound up staying inside the bunker. And then from the right on the right side there, looks like a lightning sork ran in. It looked like we could finish off the assassin fairly quickly, so I just kind of popped a couple of defenses. I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention and focused in on getting rid of the assassin. And then when he was down, I turned my attention over to the sork. The other thing was they popped their lightning storm, the AoE, and I just kind of ignored it. It doesn't do that much damage, and it was just me there, so I just kind of ate it. And then I chased them down. Probably shouldn't have. One thing was I could have hit the execute earlier, but I figured just in case it either miss or something goes wrong, I rolled first just to make sure I was in range for a second attack, as you can see here. So now we're back in action on south, or at least I was about to be before that low slash got me. And I popped the execute, then got into cover, because I didn't want to miss my chance to get that finishing blow. Quick draw is a great skill. One of the things you'll notice if you level a gunslinger is you unlock that skill very quickly. So I try to use it whenever I can. There were so many enemies grouped up, I threw my diversion as opposed to saving it for a sniper duel. They were all there, so I just dumped it right away. And then I went to hunker down as a just in case, because that assassin he got knocked pretty close, but he stayed on target and kind of ignored me. So there I am leaving cover and popping back into cover. I'm pretty sure I did that to reset my ballistic dampeners. Love having those up. And I was tempted to reposition myself, but that AoE, it looked like I was just outside of it. So I stayed where I was and then returned fire. And got that sniper really low. I'm going to chase him down and try to hit my trick shot. Bang! So now we're over here on west. I'm trying to put some pressure. I'm pretty sure this is a healer. So they went to go for their concussion round, which would basically stun me, and I could have just popped hunker down, or I could have used the scamper or my battle roll, whatever you want to call it. I just went to interrupt it. It seemed simpler. Then I started and was like, oh crap, and just kind of interrupted it. But there was a million different ways to handle that situation. Ultimately, there's so many of us up here, and there's so few of them, like we kind of had the power play, that it was negligible. So now I'm just trying to keep on them, because at the very least, if I can keep them healing themselves, they're not worried about healing everybody else, and the numbers can work out in our favor. So now we run back to south, and I was painting the camera behind me at first because I knew there was a sniper on there somewhere, and here he is. So, kind of rushed in to make sure I got the stun, and then one assassin, and then two assassins. So I got out of dodge, and I threw the flashbang and then kited around the turret because, I mean, there's a bunch of us over here. You know, I've got a bunch of allies around, so I figured if he's going to chase me, I'm just going to bait him into the middle of the group. And kind of worked out. threw out a diversion, and then started joining in on the fun. That I thought was kind of fun, just like a quick knockback, a roll, knockback, and then started shooting, just to push this guy as far away from his allies as possible. And he stuns me, and instead of just drop back into cover, well, there you have it. I didn't want to miss my window, although I kind of left myself open to get being leapt to, but you know, every now and then you're not gonna die if you take a shot without being in cover. So I go for the battle roll there. It's like I just call it shorthand. And that time around, resetting ballistic dampeners was a nice side effect, but I think what I was going for at that point in the game was I just wanted to reset my charge burst for the instant cast. Naturally, it's a great move to do to create distance if a melee gets on you, but it also works out really well if the flow is in your favor. Just roll and get that instant cast to do a shot. So I use it offensively when I think I can get away with it. But I had great teammates, so it was a nice, easy match. I had a lot of fun, got some practice, and hope you guys enjoyed it. So as always, thanks for watching and checking out the channel. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.